Hello, Virgo North Nodes. Welcome back to North Node Rising. Today we are going to do your October North Node reading. Um, I apologize for being so late getting the videos out. I'm always having issues with um, how I'm videotaping, and I'm hoping once everything gets to where it needs to be that I can buy a new camera. So right now I cannot. So we're going to do what we have to do. But thank you for being here with me. Please stay tuned for the spotlight, which will be Libra North Node this month for the month of October. So I'm hoping that you had a great September. We are in October now, and your overall energy for Libra season is going to be one of balance. But you, Virgo North Node, coming to me that it is balance, but it's balance, it's judgment with compassion, with compassion. Virgos in general, they have this. I love. I well, me Virgos and myself, we have an interesting relationship, but the wit can be quite hilarious. So and most earth signs can be sharp tongued. So you do have to watch that. All right. So let's usher in spirit. Spirit, I come to you and I request my ancestors and my spirit guides to help with this Virgo North Node reading for the month of October. Thank you in advance, and I ask that the sounds of these bells resonate all the way up to source and back down again with information, information that I can use to give Virgo. Thank you. Yes. All right. So I am back. I went out of town. There was a birthday party. The thing was Harlem Nights, and it was really, really fun. So I'm back at my job here, and I am going to request 3 cards. Remember, as I always say, that my communication, the Gemini, it's cards, which means you may even hear me pause. Channel, very intentional. Be patient with me and bear with me as I get my messages across. Also, I don't rush spirit. Spirit take as long as it needs to. Give me what is needed. All right, 3 cards for Virgo North. Virgo North. Virgo North Node. I see the duality for this month for you. Duality coming to mind for you, Virgo. Duality, duality. Not overthinking versus letting go, having compassion along with truth, not overcorrecting versus being overworked, releasing control, releasing control and not structure, but not structure. So, 3 cards, 3 cards for Virgo node. Card, okay. Okay, 2 more cards. Okay, there's one more for Virgo North. Uh-huh. Thank you in advance. All right. We have the Hierophant upright. The Hierophant upright. We have The Four of Pentacles in reverse. hmm Four of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. See what it looks like upright. Let me put on my glasses so I can look at this image. Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So, as I said before, what the energy was for this month, this card is the Hierophant is an Earth card, and it's dealing with change, challenges, and rebuilding. Let me see what it looks like. Right, reverse. Mm, Education, knowledge, tradition, conformity, tradition, conformity. You may be the teacher, you may be someone in charge. What do I like about Virgos? Virgos tend to have a lot to say. They have a lot to say. They study things meticulously. They're going to fact check you, definitely. They want to be right sometimes, but with this education teaching the knowledge, you have to use your gifts in compassion. You're going to have to be compassionate, extreme, intolerant. Yes, that's what's coming to me. Use your gifts in compassion. Be compassionate. There may be some things that you need to say to someone, but this month calls for balance in that. Watch having a sharp tongue. Watch the clap back. If you are a sign that normally has a voice, that you don't have an issue with communication, make sure that you doubly watch this. Okay? Make sure that you doubly watch this. Make sure, I'm not saying that you need to be a patsy or be even a flunky or anything like that. But if it doesn't benefit the whole, or if it's going to do more damage than good, this month kind of watch how you deliver. Your delivery. Delivery is a thing. Delivery. Let's go to the second card, which is also an earth card. The energy is stability, foundations, and structure. Let me look at this. I see three people kneeling to this one person. Okay. And upright is about protecting resources, possessiveness. But in reverse, it's about misuse of resources, financial insecurity, making large purchases. What comes out into mind in conjunction with the first card is misuse of resources. I'm going to interpret that as the misuse of talents. Don't misuse your talents just because you can, okay? Just because you can. And I don't know who I'm talking to in particular, and not saying that you will. It might not even be this extreme, but loosen up. loosen up. My notes say you don't have to lose structure, but you need to release control. So that's coming to me, misuse of resources. Not that you are misusing resources, it's that I don't know if you're on a something like a power trip. So you want to be mindful of that. Then we go into the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, that energy is air Libra. It's almost like you're in this power, this authority, structure, planning, creativity. And it does, the theme is there of being overly critical, pessimistic, lack of empathy, rude, malicious, gossip, cheater, manipulative, deceitful, unforgiving, bitter. Again, it doesn't have to be um, that extreme, but for some of you, this it may be this extreme. What is it that you're bitter about? What are you angry about? What has happened? Sometimes we even work, pardon my French, we work with asses. And maybe you have every right to be angry. But for some reason this month spirit wants you to practice restraint. Practice restraint. Yes, be consistent, but be flexible. Don't lose structure, but release control. Don't overwork or overcorrect or be overworked. But overall, use your gifts with compassion. Misuse of resources, I'm interpreting that as the misuse of gifts. And in all of that, you don't want to be overly critical. Something's coming to me that maybe there is a person on your radar. Maybe there is a person on your radar. Maybe there is a conflict with the person, but I feel that everyone else is getting it as a result of that. Okay. Even with the person that is giving you hell, a little compassion may go a long way. We don't know what they're going through either. It doesn't give them an excuse to misuse or mishandle you, but definitely keep that in mind, okay? Again, what is our North Node? I always tell you that our North Nodes are our guiding light. It's what we are here to achieve, it's our purpose. We're here to fulfill it, we're here to be balanced with it. So, Virgo North Node, you're here to be balanced. You are learning that critical thinking, but we want to do it in compassion. We don't want side of Virgo. We don't want the sharpness of the tongue. That could be an earth sign trait anyway. We want to do it. Sometimes you have to say things harsh, but are straightforward. But you want to make sure that you're not killing someone's spirit. It's a time and place for everything. Yes, it is. So your South Node was Pisces. So you have that intuition. We're to build a bridge between the two. We don't throw that out. Your gifts are that. So your gifts are that you are intuitive and you may even know or be aware of some things about a person, but you're learning how to be more diplomatic, learning how to be more diplomatic. So that's what I would say to you this month. Overall energy, compassion. Don't take your frustrations out on everyone else. Be mindful on why you are angry or bitter. And even if it's not at the workplace, maybe it's even relationship wise or something else that has gone on. But compartmentalize those things so that it all won't merge together, so that your overall reputation won't be tarnished. With that, I will leave you to it. Stay tuned for my um, spotlight for Libra this month. I will see you next time. Bye bye, Virgo North Nodes.